Okay, judges. All right. Narcissists will probably be offended when you, like, hear the thing. When they get called out for the manipulative tactics, they may be saying, I'm offended and I don't appreciate it. Here's the thing. Just because they know how to say the right words to say, I'm offended and I don't appreciate it. Here's the thing. Let them be offended, but at the same time, just because they know the right words to say, I don't appreciate it here, it don't mean that you're in the wrong. It don't mean they're wrong, okay? Until you have actual evidence, like if they say like, oh, you're discriminating and all that stuff, until you have actual evidence that you're discriminating, until you have actual evidence that you're discriminating, causing trouble, causing trouble, uh, doing all that stuff, until your intuition is good enough to know whether you're being manipulated or not, okay, know which kind of manipulation tactics that could have a double meaning and know what's going on, etc., etc., etc. How do I say this? 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 If they start saying, what else? Like if they start saying like, I don't appreciate it when you start saying this, when it's just my personality trait. No. Manipulative tactics, if that's your true self, then you shouldn't be trusted. If that's your personality trait, if being manipulative is your personality trait, then you shouldn't be trusted. Okay? You shouldn't be trusted. There are some personality traits that people shouldn't have. There are some personality traits that people shouldn't have. Okay? Like, here's the thing. There are some personality traits that are normal, and there are some personality traits, there are some good personality traits and some weird ones that are like odd but normal at the same time. But there are some personality traits that are just wrong and toxic and that nobody should be having. Logic based. Like, because of logic. And it's like, how do I say this? And then once you know what personality traits, like, how do I say it? Maybe not quote unquote, I don't know. But once you know what personality traits is good and what is bad and what is weird and what is this and that, you will know whether you're discriminating, whether you're whether it's anything. But if this person is offended, but here's the thing, whether, like, just because somebody's offended does not mean that they're honest or they're legit, etc. Okay. Manipulators are going to be offended that you're calling them out. Either way. Manipulators are going to be offended that you're calling them out. They're going to be offended that you're going to be calling them out. Like, they're going to be offended that you're calling them out, and they're going to be offended that you are speaking up against them. Like, let them be offended. Let them be offended. Stick to your truth and let them lose. So yeah. So like, But here's the thing. Not trusting somebody just because of their diagnosis, like for example, autism, schizophrenia, something like that. That could be discrimination. Like, that's literal discrimination. Like, here's the thing. There are some innocent like high functioning sociopaths and narcissists, but most of them are not innocent. I'm gonna be real. Most of them are not innocent. I'm gonna be frank with you. A few of them are legit. But most of them are not. So, one thing is this. If you ever notice that any part, whether the accuser or the respondent is a narcissist or a sociopath, be aware. Be aware of what that person could do. Be aware of what that person could do to manipulate. Be aware of what that person can do to manipulate. Know whether that person is lying. Watch my previous videos. And if they lying more often than not, don't trust them. But if they telling the truth, all right, give them a pass. If they lying and telling the truth, don't trust them. They gotta tell 100% the truth. Okay, don't even let one little lie slide. So yeah, God bless.